Hello and welcome back. We're Lords of Shadow Part 15. Now we have Holy Water Flasks. These act as
Holy
grenades.
water.
They act like grenades in this game, for the best way to describe them.
If they act like grenades, why did you just get the real grenade?
Because that's not fancy magical Castlevania.
Unless you are in Dawn of Sorrow or Warrior of Sorrow.
Of course, we could have replaced the shrapnel in a grenade with rosary beads or something like that, but
So wait, the holy water is acting like a stun?
No, it's just that when you hit the vampires with the Holy Water, one will instantly stun them, two will kill them.
So,
and on top of
yeah,
that, if
holy
you
water's
use
done.
it's incredibly powerful because a stun basically means they're near death.
But in all mythos, holy water kills. And look at this gargoyle-looking motherfucker.
oh man, it's an Ubermook.
It looks like a ripoff of Azrael from Soul Reaver.
You will die here, like your fellow brother.
Yeah, this is a boss fight though.
Osriel? Not sure I remember that one.
Yeah, watch out for his unblockable attack with the knife. It's actually really hard to tell because he pulls out the knife so fast. It's really hard to anticipate it.
But yeah, I've been thinking that for a while. These look like Legacy of Kain ripoffs.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Well, there's only so many ways you can draw a vampire.
So, cut and pasting the features from vampires that are in other games is fine.
No. Well, if we go on...
One other thing I forgot to mention with the holy water is that if you throw it while you're using light magic, you'll actually create a shield on yourself that absorbs damage.
How that makes any sense?
Magic.
What if you're using dark magic in holy water?
It does nothing different.
Wow.
You would think that is like a freaking... Someone's freaking...
Excuse me, I
Satan.
rephrase that. Raziel, my mistake.
Okay. Yeah, because...
Raziel was the
Yeah.
only vampire to have wings.
Yeah, he was. That's why I was trying to place this
Yeah,
Osriel person.
I made the mistake. It was my bad, my mispronunciation.
And Donatello was the only
It's cool.
turtle with the stick. Yay!
What the that insults out of here?
And why
Yeah.
didn't he dust? Why didn't he dust? You staked him. He should have dusted.
Because this game.
Dusted?
Or we're going by the mythos where you have to stake them and burn them to get rid of them.
Also meaning that
You'd have to stake, decap, and then burn to make sure.
With garlic in the mouth.
Exactly.
Vampires
We weren't
are really
alive
hard to kill.
part and a half ago. We're really glad you brought us back. We're secretly vampires. We're gonna kill you later.
That's nice. See you later. Anyways, that was actually Bronner, which if you've ever played Portrait of Ruin on the DS, that was the name of the main vampire villain that you dealt with in that game.
No, that was not him. God
Yeah,
damn it.
It was Bronner, right?
Oh, no. That can be... He can share his name all he wants. He is not him.
That's all I said. He shared the name. It's just a reference.
Insert salty chaos here.
Yeah, because the one thing that is basically tells that he is not that guy is because Browner in Portrait of Ruin lost his doctors in, I think it was in World War II.
Now, I know it's taken us a while, but now we're actually in a castle in Castlevania. Go figure.
There
Like
are
an actual
castles in this
vampire's
game?
castle.
But when we start to play Castlevania, oh wait, this is still Lord of Shadow. I have been cheated.
We have been cheated and lied to.
Fuck. Should do Portrait of Ruin.
There's a guy behind you.
Oh my god, they
You
are
might
really
wanna-
going for this gag?
You might want to turn around and fight the Weeping Angel.
Oh, and now you realize it, you dumbass?
How? That giant skeleton must have spent all his skill points to sneak.
Something like that. That or Gabriel just rolled a 1 on his perception.
Yeah, anyways, the skeletons here are probably one of the more annoying enemies to fight because these guys are actually really smart with their blocking. They will almost block 100% of the time when you're trying to be offensive. And whenever they block successfully, they almost always counter with a unblockable attack.
Yay for spinal ripoffs?
Oh, and they have this weird tornado attack that's really annoying to deal with. And of course, when they shatter like that, the only way to finish them off is to do some sort of ground slam attack.
Because you need to turn them into dust.
Exactly.
And unlike the knights, where you can't destroy their shields, and you cannot go around them when they're blocking, because they will actually try to keep themselves in front of you. So it becomes a fight where you have the best way to take them on is to let them attack you, and then counter, and then launch them up in the air, and they go down pretty fast after that.
Okay, question.
That crank took less turns than the first time.
Question. Were the button prompts really necessary?
They're always necessary. Ah! Get out of the poison! That's why they're in games. The button prompts. The prompt you to do something.
No shit.
But you did it in a cutscene just fine, and now you're... Wait, that was... Never mind. I'm done. I'm done with this game. I'm done with this game. This puzzle logic, it's stupid button prompts for quick time events.
Okay, that was actually a puzzle that was meant to trick you. The idea is there's a switch on the wall, and normally you would think, oh, I use a punch to, activate the switch. But then by the time it's across to the hall, the gate will close again.
Insert disc 2.
Yeah, this is a 2-disc game in the 360 version.
And why is this screen here?
To discuss that
To
it's
show
2
the
discs
fact that
when it
it's a
should have
disc
been
too.
1.
Because
Waiting.
editing. Because he did the same thing I did.
When you throw a dagger with chaos magic, it's considered a heavy attack. So that's how the puzzle was solved.
So Chaos, you should use magic and throw daggers.
God damn it.
But Chaos is a barbar. Chaos doesn't do magic. Chaos just says mace to face.
I think you mean giant super katana.
He says, this is meant for horses, but I'm gonna use it on you instead.
And then he goes full Hulk mode, he picks up nearest forest and kills him.
By the way, this is just a pet peeve of mine. You notice how the enemies only showed up after I started interacting with the crank wheel there?
Yep, that was the script.
Well, you can't interrupt your action while you're using the crank, so the enemy gets a free hit on you.
Alright. So, are these guys any different from the golems before?
Nope, they're exactly the same.
That's what I thought.
Ha ha ha, you think
Not even a palette swap.
Later on, there will be palette swaps, though the palette swaps are generally tougher to deal with.
Any particular reason or just more health?
They're made of different
Like-
materials, I guess.
No,
Like-
I mean, do they have different AI scripting, or do they do the exact same things and just have more health?
I think they're a little bit more aggressive, and they use their unblockable attacks a bit more, but that's about it as far as I remember.
You got that third gem twice now.
I did.
Yeah, in the previous part you got part 3 of that, and now you're getting part 3 of it again.
Oh, you know why?
Re-recordings.
Yeah, re-recordings. It's not the third time I've gotten that gem. It's just that I've maxed out my gems, and then I got it in more gems, but my recording failed, and I can't re-get the same gems again.
Ah. Oh no, a warg. What do?
Maybe we should
Yeah.
ride it.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Does
I'll do that.
does the game ever present you with rideable creatures when you don't need them?
Nope. You pretty much need them for progressing no matter what. They do stop showing up, let's for example, there was a past level where you needed to ride one for a little bit to solve a puzzle or to get through an area. If you were to go back, if you would solve that puzzle, you would try to get that monster to spawn again to ride it. It wouldn't show up because it's no
Because
longer.
you don't need it. So the answer to my question is that they never show up if you don't need them.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, they are really powerful because they kill enemies so fast, and you don't take damage. Just the mount you ride takes damage.
Still, it could be interesting for combat to have the option to occasionally ride enemies just for the ride enemy and use them in combat.
So
No,
like
I-
a battle mount, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. That would have been cool. I just feel like the actual combat and controls while riding one of them isn't very good. It wouldn't be something I would use in combat because it wouldn't be very
Then,
fun.
then have an option to just kill them as well as ride them, because it seems like there's no option to just get rid of them when they're out of health. You have to ride them. Give an option to just get rid of them instead, so you're not forced to ride them and throw them around more often.
Yeah, even here in the case, you can kill them and not ride them. It just takes you when they're dazed, you just keep on hitting them with your whip. That's all. Pointless crank. Oh, now I remember why it's not so pointless. Because they want to force you into another battle and another cheap hit.
You had plenty of time to stop messing with the crank. You just didn't notice it in time.
No, there's no way to get off the crank unless you're interrupted. Or you purposely screw up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Purposely screw up.
Even then, the animation for purposely screwing up would take too long, and then I'd get hit anyways.
That is kinda bullshit.
Bad game design.
I'm not certain I believe that.
We are playing the bad game, yeah?
Yeah. You see? Yeah.
Hmm.
Come
I
on,
don't even
Pasty,
own this
do the
one,
ground
say?
pound. There you go.
So if you don't ground pound immediately and they reform, and you destroy them a second time, will they be down?
You have to ground pound them, I think. Regardless.
If they
Because
get back up,
think-
unless you in case you didn't ground pound them, the second time you take them out, they will die.
Ugh.
Okay. Because I thought you beat one of them 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, they all look the same, so I can understand that confusion. I think it differs for higher difficulties.
Oh yay, spiral staircase.
Every Castlevania game needs a spiral staircase.